Mr. Sanders.
You made a couple of pretty serious charges when you were speaking. Let me go over those with you and get some more elaboration on that. You said that we all know that there's racism with our police, but also our city staff. Can you elaborate on that? Are there incidents you're speaking of with the city staff that
There are.
you're speaking of?
There are, and we do have facts about that. We choose not to just go into that right now. We're discussing this incident with Ricky Williams right now. And we will devote our time 100% on some of those issues we mentioned about that we didn't go into depth on.
Okay. Then you said that sometimes it's our elected officials that are causing these problems. Can you tell me who you're speaking of? Which elected officials you're indicting with those words?
There again, those are some situations that we will address later in details. And just to say a little bit about it, I'm not calling any names right now, but you know who our elected officials are. They are most times, a lot of times, do not have the black community's concerns and interests at heart.
That's pretty serious. Who are you saying that about?
Well, we'll discuss that at another time.
Excuse me. Now, I speak, what's your name, sir?
Roy Maynard?
Roy Maynard, and your position with the city of Tyler is?
I am senior editor of the Tyler paper.
Oh, okay, great. Well, sir, I very rarely get to hear about any of these meetings here. I just looked up and heard it on Channel 19 tonight. And I scribbled down within 5 minutes about 10 incidents. One happened about 10 days ago where an officer, I was at the Fresh parking lot with a friend of mine, and she parked her car sideways to keep from somebody hitting her door. And this guy came and harassed us and took pictures of us in the whole 9 yards. And it escalated into something terrible. I've been stopped by the police. I've had a video camera from a police car video me using my signal, and the officer stopped me and gave me a ticket for not using my signal. I went to the Tyler police station and asked to talk with internal affairs. They looked at the video and said, no, they're sticking with the officer. I tried to talk to the chief of police, the captains, or whatever, even to the district attorney at the city for tickets. And no one would throw it out till the day of the trial when the video showed. And the young lady who let me see the video, which I had to make a formal request for, went and told the DA, hey, that video is going to show he used his signal light. That was a lawsuit to cost the city money, or better yet, the taxpayers money, because none of the city people are going to pay that. And it seems to me that you're here in a defensive capacity, and this is part of the problem.
I don't work for the city, sir.
But you're questioning in a tone in which like somebody's up here accusing somebody. So I have evidence if you need. I can take you through
Sir,
my 20 years.
This is not about me. Can we focus back on the press conference?
Okay, well, this is about not just the celebrity. This is about the heart and the attitude of the police officers here in the city of Tyler.
And that's what we're talking about.
Okay, so I'm focused on what you want.
And sir,
Okay, so you can put this in your report.
yes, sir, and we appreciate your position and you even being here, because a lot of what you're saying has a lot of validity to it, and it's part of what we're speaking about. Because again, like you said, it's not just about the celebrity. If this had happened to any of our citizens in this city, it is equally as important. It just happened to happen to Ricky Williams. And so we definitely appreciate you, Mr. Maynard, being here, and we want to make sure with all of our news and press that are here that we use this opportunity wisely to make sure that we stress and emphasize our points. And no slight on you, sir. We definitely want to work with you to do all that we can to address the needs in this city.
Back to Roy. I'm aware that those are strong accusations. They definitely are. And at the right time, I'm ready and willing to address it.
You got my number.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see.
Brother King.
The only thing you
Yeah.
said that you all made
Yes, sir, absolutely. 2 hours.
I read the article in the Dallas paper, and he told them, this has happened to me before.
Mm-hmm.
And it hit home with me because I got accosted. I was down here right downtown on the Foxconn store.
Mm-hmm.
And they thought I was somebody else. And I only have a pair of shorts on in my billfold. I just have my driver's license. And you know, when the guys come up on you, about 5 of them, they scare you.
Right.
But I knew I hadn't done anything. But that's the way Ricky Williams, he hadn't done anything. He wasn't
Right.
slipping.
Right.
He hadn't done anything to me.
Right,
But it had happened before. But it happened to me in the 60s.
right.
And I was a young man then. But I knew I hadn't done anything. But they
Right.
took my license. And you know, after one, they saw I was old, quite a bit older than who they were.
Right, right.
But if it had never happened to you, I can understand what they were saying.
Exactly.
They could understand why you were offended.
Right, right.
It never happened.
Until it happens to you. That's right.
And then also, in that 2-hour meeting, it was agreed upon by the group of us who would do the speaking. There were 4 individuals. When we got downstairs, all that time was taken up by the mayor, talking in circles, nothing about what we were talking about upstairs. But the president, Mr. Granberry didn't get to speak. Joanne Hampton was supposed to spoke. One of the media individuals asked Darrell Bowder if he would speak. Otherwise, he wouldn't have got to speak.
Sir, you had your hand up.
Yes, my name's Michael York. I'm a lifelong 54-year resident of Tyler. Worked at Carrier for 25 years. That's a very diverse group of people from all over the world. I'm not here to condone or pass judgment on anybody. I'm just a citizen interested in what's going on. I don't know how many of you have ever done a ride along with the Tyler Police Department. I have. I've done 3 of them. I don't know how many of you ever have known if there's an open door policy down there, and they do have what they call Citizens Police Academy.
Mhm. That's right.
And it's about 9 weeks, where you can go about 3 or 4 hours a week,
Mhm.
and they show you from the floor up what they do. It's very guided. I'm also a ham radio operator. I have a scanner. I listen to the police of all agencies. I hear what's going on. They have their plates full.
Yeah.
So I do support the police department. Like I say, I don't, I felt sorry for Ricky whenever you look at the questioning. But as me, I've been pulled over at a red light, and I was asked who I was, where I was going, where I was coming from, and why. And I have to say that that's part of their training. And so if those kind of things want to be changed, they have to be changed on the training levels, all over the United States. And I can say the Tyler Police Department is a accredited national observed police department, and we're among the top. And when I say we're among the top, I support them. I had no ins or outs about the police department. I don't work for them. I'm not here to pass judgment on anybody.
Right.
I'm just letting you know that I'm active with them as a citizen. I do support them. I was also with the Smith County Sheriff Department. I was a dispatcher. It's very, I'm telling you, it's unnerving what these people have to do,
Yeah.
and I support them.
Well, sir, that's a good point that you make, and we thank you for your comment. And, as I forestated, we're one of the biggest supporters of the police department as well. And you spoke about the Ride Along program. We have participated in the Ride Along program. I myself, and